Hey y'all, today we're going to be making electric pressure cooker sausage, green beans, and potatoes.
Oh, while having a whole lot of fun.
Oh my lord.
I'm so hungry. This smells so good.
Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy.
And Italy.
And today we're going to make you a quick recipe. This is a Foodie Friday recipe. And
This
it's
is
got
a
carbs.
Foodie Friday family favorite recipe. Bam!
Say that 5 times fast. But
Nice.
today we are going to be making instant pot sausage, green beans, and potatoes. This is a one-pot meal. This is one heck of a side dish. This is supper in
Side
itself.
dish?
Oh, I put it as a side with mashed potatoes and French fries. And I'm sorry, Aunt Lou's in the house today, so we're having
He's
potato
got
recipes.
carbs on the brain.
Yay! But it's a real simple recipe. It's a dump and go recipe, and it's a real quick food. So it doesn't take that long.
Actually, one of the first things Michael ever cooked for me. He cooked it on the stove top, and I was blown away because I loved it, and he gets all into cooking, and so yeah, I love taking it from the stove to the slow cooker to now the electric pressure cooker.
So that you can have it
Get it
super
faster and
fast.
faster and faster.
And what you need for this recipe are taters. You want 6 to 8 potatoes that have been peeled and cubed.
Dump them in.
You want a small onion, or in our case, it was a great big onion. We cut up half of it, and you want it chopped. And then you want to have 4 cans of green beans. We're going to use Italian-style green beans.
Undrained.
You could use French, you could use regular green beans, whatever you want. And make sure you leave them undrained because you're going to want to use that liquid.
And I actually love using Italian in this just because it always makes me think of grandma's. Like, I don't know, the smell of them, the
I can
taste
see
of
that.
them. And so that's something that I love using in this recipe. And then you have
2 packages of, we're using turkey sausage. If you don't like turkey sausage, you want beef sausage or regular pork sausage. You want like a smoked sausage, but you want those cut up into bite-sized pieces. And then salt and pepper to taste.
And that's not just salt and black pepper, it's also red pepper. So
Ooh,
this can kick up the heat way up there according to how much you put in there, or it can just give it a nice little pop.
Yeah.
If you just put a little bit. So we're going to start with a little and then build it up because my kids, some days they like heat, sometimes they don't.
Now, if you don't like the heat, you don't have to use this, but it's something that's going to give it just a little bit of warmth. So we do it gentle, just like with any other seasonings. Be gentle at the beginning, and then if you want to knock it out at the end, you can add the salt. If you want more heat, you can always add your red pepper later. And then to finish it off, along with the liquid that we've got from our green beans, you want 2 cups of water, and that's going to help bring it up to pressure.
Well,
Just like that.
and it makes this yummy juice in there, like with the, like it just combines all the flavors of all the ingredients into like the juice that goes with it. Like I love, like dip it up a big old bowl, not with a slotted spoon, and then you can.
So it makes like a great soup. Yeah, I imagine that sausage and the green beans are just going to put a lot of flavor into those potatoes along with those onions.
And the potatoes, you know, like as potatoes cook, sometimes they kind of, you know, you get that little bit of just potato-ness in the juices. I am
Potato-ness.
Potato-ness, words by Aunt Lou. And
I'm trying to think how to spell it. Potato-ness. I like that.
there you
See,
go.
when Aunt Lou comes up, she brings her potato-ness. So we are going to put this on manual, and we're going to cook it on high pressure for 30 minutes. Now, according to the recipe, do you naturally release this, or do you just let this go? And you say you push the manual button twice on the Instant Pot if you're using an Instant Pot.
Oh, here's a little tip.
Yes.
The newer models, because I have a newer model now, you don't have to push the manual button twice, like the keep warm button. You can just push the keep warm button and it turns it off.
There you go. But you want to cook this for 30 minutes, and then you want to let this sit for another 15 minutes to do a natural release. 15 to 20 minutes, and then you can release it.
Quick release.
You know why? There's a lot of liquid in there, and you don't want to have the fountain like we did one time with the pot roast.
Yes.
I still get flack about that from people. So, we're going to close the lid. High, 30 minutes. Let it run its course for 15 to 20. Come back, release off the rest of the pressure, and then we're going to eat it. For you, it's going to be something like this. 3, 2, 1. And we are back. The 30 minutes went up. It went up. The pressure stayed there for 30 minutes. And then we did this thing where it shuts off, but you let it naturally release that way.
Without the keep warm feature
yes, no, because then it won't release the pressure because it's going to keep it warm.
Yep.
So this is what happens after about 45, 50 minutes. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That sausage. Look at that sausage.
I'm so hungry. This smells so good.
Them taters out of the bottom. Do a little stir there. Oh, look at them potatoes come out and the onions. This smells like just a good home-cooked dinner, you know?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, wow. So we got plenty of green beans and...
Oh, something else is done.
We got other cookies. Yay! We're going to eat all day.
We have lots of good food.
Other thing I want to do is make sure... I won't talk about the sausage, but I want to definitely get some of that broth. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. My mouth is watering.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that smells so good.
Looks good, smells
Wait!
good.
I don't want the longer fork.
Oh, I like some.
Let's take a grab of that. First thing I want to do is I want to... Oh, yeah. I could run a fork right through that potato.
I want some sausage.
It was hot. And again, if you want to add a little bit more of a spice to it at the end, you can. Maybe a little more salt, maybe a little more pepper. It's completely up to your taste. I think that sausage... Ooh, wow. That fork goes straight through that sausage, too. Let me get me some green beans in here. You know what? I feel like I'm hogging this all myself.
Because he is. He always does.
Hey, there's more bowls in the cabinet. Y'all, take a look at that. You got some green beans and sausage and those potatoes. And that broth is so warm. And we're taping this on a super cold day. One of the coldest days we've had in Indiana this fall.
Snow.
Yeah, it started snowing a while ago. And I'm really not ready for that. But I'm ready for the food that comes with it. Let's give that another taste. Oh, yeah.
This is going home with me, right?
Only if I'm going home with you. Oh my gosh. And that, when you put that sausage under pressure like that, I like to make it a little bit of a bigger chunk.
Yes.
Because that will also soften up that sausage as well. But that is super good. Those potatoes have soaked up all that flavor.
Well, and those Italian style green beans, like, they just, to me, they're as close to grandma's garden green beans as you're gonna get for a canned green bean.
And it's not bad in a pressure cooker to have something of a bigger green bean anyway.
Yeah.
Again, because you're putting something under a high pressure, so the finer it is, the more it's gonna break down. So it's bigger, it holds together better.
It just, I don't know, it's like nostalgia in a bowl right there.
I like that. That's good. Well, if you want some nostalgia in a bowl, make sure that you try a recipe. Now, also, you want to do other things too. That's hot.
If you like this video,
While you're at it, go ahead.
hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't yet become a member of our Crock Posse family, then hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to know every time we put out a brand new, fun-loving, cooking, having a good time, eating good food kind of video, or music, or whatever we end up putting out.
We do it all.
Yeah, we do it all. Hit the,
Ding-a-ling.
and not Mikey, the button.
I can't hear you over the sound of my chewing.
Oh, okay. And whatever you do,
Laugh often.
eat good food.
Speak life.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Did you seriously take all the sausage out of there?
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link